everybody, Chris Bond 21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. On the last episode, we headed back into Hollow Bastion, and we finished up the return trip to Space Paranoids, which, surprisingly enough, doesn't have a title card queue up at the end, which is a little weird. Maybe because it's a world within a world, maybe they forgot about it. Maybe it doesn't really count because it's really the computer world, so you don't actually open up a path. Not entirely sure. But today is a very exciting episode. As you can see, Goofy is literally jumping for joy. In fact, if I continue to move on this table, Donald will probably start jumping. But Goofy seems to be in that jump loop where he's trying to get on the table with me. But yeah, Goofy's excited because today we are heading back to the 100 Acre-Wood. It's been on that little desk thing over there since way back at the beginning of the playthrough. But we finally got all 5 hidden pages. So we are going to tackle all of the 100 Acre-Wood today and get it done. And let me just tell you right now that the minigames here in Kingdom Hearts 2's 100 Acre-Wood are way better than anything we saw in the first game. Now, I know we already saw some minigames in Recom, but Recom was after this, so obviously that game took inspiration from these minigames. So if you liked what you saw with the Recom 100 Acre-Wood minigames, prepare for something a little similar to that. I like all of them except one, although one of them is essentially a retool of a minigame that we did in the first game, but it's done way better, so I let it kind of slide. But we shall see what it all is in good time. So let us head over to the book and enter the 100 Acre-Wood. So I believe Piglet's house has just appeared, but first we're going to head back to Pooh Bear's house, just because I think there was a... maybe there was a sticker or something that I missed? Let's see, maybe I can get this. Yep, got it. I really should... I'm going to show off the puzzles and everything in a later episode. So yeah, Pooh's still walking around here. Hello there, somebody I don't know. It's a beautiful day today, don't you think? Yeah, so Pooh doesn't remember us. If you don't remember, because unfortunately I had to stick a bit of this episode in the episode when we had to go back to Hollow Bastion. We came to visit Pooh, and everything was fine, but unfortunately some Heartless grabbed the 100 Acre-Wood book and destroyed it again. So Pooh kind of lost all of his memories, and he doesn't remember anybody, Sora included, or any of his friends from the 100 Acre-Wood. So each page will probably bring us closer to restoring our little bear's memory. So hopefully we can get that going here as we enter Piglet's house.
Say, what's wrong, Sonny?
Oh, I was just thinking and wondering.
You should be skedaddling out of here.
Why?
Why? Because it's Wednesday, of course.
Wednesday? Oh, well then, happy Wednesday. Now, I think I shall wish everyone a happy Wednesday. No bother. Let's see now. Who is everyone?
Ouch! Wonder if Pooh's here.
Oh, help! Help! Somebody save me!
Piglet!
Sora! Help, please!
Hold on, little guy!
So real quick before we go rescue Piglet, also I like how I think they spell it. Do they spell it? No, they spell it right in the menu. I should have double checked, but let's open up all the chests. So Gopher, we just saw. Gopher wasn't in the first Kingdom Hearts game, but he's in this one, and he's in it here for a little bit. I don't know if Sora actually talks to him, but he is here for a little bit. The funny thing about Gopher is that in the original Winnie the Pooh movie, I think it's from the 60s, Gopher is in that movie, and he continuously tells Pooh, oh, defense Pooh. See, this is why I love the 100 Acre-Wood. You get all these cool little items. Don't worry, we're going to put them all on in the final episodes. I think that's all of the chests that we've got around Piglet's house. If I go over to Piglet, we'll press the reaction command. So, I think there was a... I thought I could have sworn there was a sticker. Could have sworn I'm bugging. Yeah, but anyway, Gopher tells Pooh that he's not in the book when he asks for like help and stuff. And that's because Gopher actually isn't from the original Winnie the Pooh stories at all. He's a made-up character that Disney created, so he's only in a couple of versions of Winnie the Pooh. The last couple of films that they've done, for the most part, haven't included him. In fact, I don't even think he was in some of the animated stuff from like the early 2000s, like the Tigger movie and the Search for Christopher Robin and things like that. And he definitely wasn't in the 2011 sort of reboot, and he sure as hell wasn't in Christopher Robin that came out a week ago. Which I'll talk more about that movie as we get to maybe a point where we can do some and have some time to talk about stuff. Because right now we should probably rescue Piglet because he's been up here a bit. Also, I like how Piglet's house has the sign. This must be Piglet's grandpa's name. Trespassers will. Even though it's very clear what that's supposed to be. So yeah, let's save Piglet. There you go. Phew, thank you, Sora. Oh, here comes Pooh Bear. Pooh, you're alright. Why, hello. It's nice to meet you. Happy Wednesday. Nice to meet you, but Pooh, it's me, Piglet. Don't you remember me? And me too, we're friends. We are? It seems I can't remember. Oh, Pooh, that's very sad. Oh, looks like the wind's got Piglet again. Goodbye, Sora. Goodbye, Pooh. Piglet. Oh my, that looks rather fun, doesn't it? I say, it seems we have a rather serious predicament. Sora, would you mind going after poor Piglet? So yes, our first minigame is a blustery rescue. So we have to save Piglet before time runs out. We're going to help Pooh out. We have to hit incoming objects and save Piglet. So this kind of combined the balloon hovering thing from Retrain of Memories. The goal here is to hit all of the objects and get all of the honey because, you know, Pooh loves honey. The good thing is that there are some whirlwinds, tornadoes here that you can go inside, press the triangle button, and it sucks everything into it. So you don't have to actually run over to everything. You just have to sort of hit one and then mash the triangle button. And then sometimes get these things into an angle. You might want to wait till they hover close to each other so you don't have to keep mashing the X button. Try your best to stay near the tornadoes because that tends to grab everything in the vicinity. We're going to go up for a little bit here. Again, a lot more fun, because this is taking advantage of different controls. Like, we're not actually using, like, the in-game physics. I'm moving around a lot smoother. Sora's doing only one move that the game is, like, coded to do now, which is the spin little move. So it just works. If you take damage and get hit by something, you'll have to pick Pooh up. You won't be able to collect anything until you do. So that's how you sort of get the penalty if you don't want to keep getting a score. If you'll get hit, that's how you get punished. You need to collect Pooh again before it'll let you do anything else. I'm gonna try to. There I go. I'm glad I showed that. I'm glad I did that because I wanted to show what it looked like, and nice to manage to get it. Yeah. Unfortunately, the first time you play the mini games, there isn't really a score, so to speak. You just have to complete them. So, like if you play this later, because Jiminy's Journal is gonna have a bunch of requirements that you're gonna have to do that you'll have to score. That's when it becomes a little bit more important. Right now, it's just completing the mini game. So. Usually what I do here is I wait around for everything to sort of come through the screen and grab all the honey pots and grab all the extra things, and then I usually hit one of the tornadoes and suck up everything. But once you see Piglet, you can just hit triangle and clear the game. So yeah, right now they're just sort of story-based mini games, but when you play them again, they have scores attached to them.
Jump down, Piglet. I'll catch you.
Oh, dear.
You can do it, Piglet. You just have to be brave.
Sora. All right, Sora. I'll try.
Oh, that was rather frightening. I do hope you're all right, Piglet.
Oh, Pooh, you remembered my name? You really, truly remembered?
Of course, Piglet. But today, I think I shall call you my friend Piglet, who is very brave.
Me? Very brave? No, but it's easy to be brave when I have a wonderful friend like you, Pooh Bear.
I'm happy for you guys.
Oh, and thank you for rescuing my friend Piglet, somebody I don't know.
Oh, sure. Don't mention it.
And as a way to make it a little bit easier to see what pages have been completed, they pop up when you finish them, which I guess is kind of nice. Also, every time you finish a page, we're going to get thrown out of the book, unfortunately. And then when we come back in, there's just a little cutscene showing the next page that pops up. So that was Piglet's house first. Let's see where we're going next. Map looks like a garden. Looks like we're heading back to Rabbit's house. Let me check real fast. It says it's spelled right. I gotta double check when we get the main screen. I could have sworn it's spelled like the funny way they spell house.
Oh, dear.
Come on. Eeyore, Pooh, are you okay? Gosh, that's too bad, Eeyore. After all that work.
No matter. Most likely would have fallen down anyway.
Well, I'll help you fix your house, Eeyore.
Oh, hello there, Piglet. Thanks for offering. Wouldn't want to spoil your fun day, though.
Well, hello, Piglet. And hello, somebody I don't know.
Pooh, this is Eeyore. You know Eeyore, don't you?
I do?
What could have happened to him?
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Pooh's tummy is so rumbly that it's making him forget. If we bring him some honey, he's sure to remember.
Well, I guess it's worth a try.
Might work, but probably not.
First, we gotta find some honey.
If honey's what you're looking for, I know just the place. Follow me.
Alright, no offense to Eeyore, but if we wait for him the entire time, yeah, we'll be kind of waiting forever. So I'm going to pick up the thing. I think if you talk to me, he makes a joke about it. Come, follow me. Feel free to go on ahead if you want, though. I'm a slow walker. Yep. So I don't think we can't go in Rabbit's house this time. That's kind of the sucky thing about the return here to 100 Acre-Wood. We can't actually go into some of the places we were in the first game because Sora got a little too tall, I guess. We have the draw ring, which draws in nearby orbs. Nothing really good about that. Let's see. There's two chests over here. One of these should be an AP boost. I'm assuming it will be this one. Yep, there it is. And I think that's it. There's probably one on the other side here in the corner, but we're going to trigger the cutscene.
Splendid, just splendid.
This is the place I told you about.
Wow, look at that.
How yummy for my tummy.
But doesn't that honey belong to someone?
Yeah, so they gave Rabbit a voice actor for 2 words right now. Oh no. My honey. Pooh, did you eat all my honey? Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you. What did you say? Is that for me too? I like how he just takes it. Oh, I was sure I found a safe place for it too. All out in the open and behind by the entrance to my house. Yeah, that's a good spot, Rabbit. Sorry, it's our fault. We brought Pooh here. Oh, hello, Sora. It's good to see you again. Same here. We really are sorry. It's quite alright. I know Pooh can't be stopped when he gets this hungry. Pardon me, somebody I don't know. Is there any more? Are you feeling alright, Pooh? Could you really have forgotten all about me? What on earth is going on? Is there more honey? You see, my tumbly's rumbly. That's it. He's so hungry he can't remember anything. Oh, we thought that too. Then let's stuff this bear full of honey. I wouldn't get my hopes up. But I thought Pooh ate all your honey, Rabbit. Oh, I've got more. Must have emergency rations, but I hid them a bit too well. So our next minigame is the Honey Slider. I like this one a lot because this has the awesome music track from the first game, the bounce, a Rama thing that we did in the first game. It's sort of sped up here in Kingdom Hearts 2, which sounds awesome. I'll try to be quiet near the beginning, so I'll put the sound up a little bit higher so you guys can hear it. I'm trying to read what the signs say. What? Stop stating, Pizza, what you start. Wait, where you start? Maybe that's what it's starting place. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to say. So yeah, this is a sort of like the dive minigame from Recom, only this time it's sort of like a slide. So yeah, we're gonna head down, and you gotta use the square button, I think, to dash into all of the little honey bowls. I think this is the one where you come out of the book. Yeah, so you just gotta collect all of the little honey nodes along the path. This one's cool. It's like a more elaborate version of what we saw in Recom. Again, because Recom was after this, they obviously took inspiration from this minigame. See, I think we go down the hill, and then we're gonna shoot out of the book. Yeah, this is cool because this was something that was part of like the original movie, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, where things would pop out of the book, and like to get to like the next page, they would use stuff. I think in one thing they had to lower the sentences in the book to get to the next page. It's very, very cool. There is not in this section of the minigame, but when you do this again, actually no, here it is. I was about to say, yeah, if you pick up Gopher, he's basically a free hit, and I actually just got hit, so that shows you how Gopher works. It doesn't really pay to use Gopher now because, again, this isn't a score-based thing. We're just sort of running through it because it's plot. But afterwards, you will have to do it with a score. So yeah, real quick, I mentioned it in the last page with the release of Christopher Robin. So yeah, I checked out Christopher Robin last week, and I really liked it, honestly. I did not think it was as bad as some critics were complaining about. I mean, they were really, really, like, I don't know, the critics sometimes are, I hate to say it, they're assholes. I think they don't give a lot of things a chance, and if it's something familiar, or it's not meant for them, or it's not some sort of sad piece of crap Academy Award baiting movie, I think they immediately hate it. But I really liked it. And, you know, the design of all the characters was really cool, and it was kind of sad. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like, I'm not saying like the plot was, oh my god, original, like the whole Christopher Robin losing like his childhood wonder and stuff and becoming like a cynical adult. Yeah, we've seen that thing before, like in hundreds of movies, but you know, I still liked it, and I still understood why it was important and why it needed to be shown, or at least it was just a good heartfelt movie where you stop, ending place. Yeah, I see it now.
There now, Pooh. Have just as much as you'd like.
Why, thank you. Pardon me, kind somebody, but do you know where I might find another smackerel or two of honey?
Oh.
My tummy seems to be telling me there's some honey right in there. Mother, I'm stuck.
He still doesn't remember. What in the world has gotten into Pooh Bear?
Whatever it is, we better help him.
Oh, yes, and quickly, too.
Oh, stuff and fluff.
1, 2, 3. You're okay now, Pooh.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Why, just look at him. He doesn't even remember who I am. Perhaps it's all this blustery wind, or maybe he's actually needs more honey, or he's sleepwalking and dreaming.
Well, if I am dreaming, which I suppose I could be, I hope that I get to the part where you invite me to lunch again very soon, Rabbit.
That's right, you're always stopping by for lunch. Wait, Pooh, you called me Rabbit.
Well, of course, Rabbit.
What about Eeyore? And do you remember Eeyore too, Pooh?
Oh, hello there, Eeyore. It's ever so nice to see you today.
Thanks for noticing me, Pooh Bear.
And hello to you too, somebody I don't know.
Well, at least you remember Rabbit and Eeyore now.
Yeah, so as you can see, each page, Pooh's going to slowly remember a character that we're involved with. But of course, he's not going to remember Sora until the very last page. You can kind of see where that's going. And they're going to pop me back out into Merlin's house. So let's head back in for page 3. We're moving pretty fast. Nothing as insultingly short as the swing mini game from the first game. Ooh, this one's a good one. Yeah, so this is another... we saw some of these characters... Well, we saw one of these characters that we're about to meet. But we didn't see the other one.
Hi.
Well, hello, Sora.
Yes, hello there, somebody I don't know.
Eeyore told me Pooh wasn't quite himself. I thought this might be just what the poor dear needed.
Yeah, I hope it'll make Pooh better.
If Tigger's a wonderful thing, the top's a made of rubber, the bottom's a made of springs. A present for me? Why, presents are what Tiggers like best, and it's not even my birthday.
But Tigger, that's not for you.
Wait, Tigger!
Oh, dear.
Come on, let's go after him.
So as usual, Tigger not paying attention to what's going on. So yeah, Kanga is here now. She's not voiced by, I think, the original voice actress who voiced her in the cartoon shows. I actually think it's someone that voices another character in this. I can't place it because I only heard it a little bit through my speakers, but it sounded a little like the voice actress that does Daisy, just a little different, or the ones that did the fairies. I think no, Maleficent's fairies. I think that's what it kind of sounds similar. If only Tigger would listen a little more. This is terrible. We have to get that medicine back from Tigger. And Roo is now voiced, and Roo is voiced by the same voice actor who voices. I'm pretty sure it's a boy. I'm actually not sure what Roo is. Roo is a boy, right? It'd be kind of awkward if it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's a boy. If I find out it's a girl, my childhood has just been completely ruined. You have to stop Tigger quicker. He'll drink it all. Yeah, let's talk to Piglet. Tigger's always bouncing no matter where he is. We used to bounce together, but it seems Pooh forgotten that too. Alright, so let's head over here and grab the puzzle piece, and we will grab the chest. I think the 100 Acre Wood was the only spot I was missing some of these things. In retrospect, this is again why you need to do the 100 Acre Wood, because you might think, oh, I can skip the 100 Acre Wood. You really can't, because again, there's more synthesis items that are hidden in the chest here. And we got magic boost, which I really don't need. But again, this is why you're supposed to do the 100 Acre Wood like during the game, so that you can get all these little bonuses as you play. But yeah, I did think I did pretty good. What's everyone doing here? Is something going to take place? Maybe a honey competition or a race? Well, we already did a race, Pooh, so let's see if there's something else we're going to do here. You're saying Pooh even forgot about me? Yes, Tigger. The bottle you thought was a present was medicine to make Pooh better. Aw, who needs medicine? Why, some Tiggerific bouncing will jog his memory for sure. Well, Pooh, that looks like fun, somebody I don't know. Nothing, huh? Of course, we all gotta bounce together. That'll do the trick. Yep, so this is Balloon Bounce. This is kind of way better than anything we had in the first game with the bouncing. So there's going to be like rows of balloons that are going to come out, and the goal is to keep hitting them to go higher and higher. And if we press triangle at the right time, we'll get like a super bounce to go even higher. So this one actually is a lot of fun. I do like this. Also, real quick, I'll try to pause it. The area that we're in right now with this little creek, this is actually from the movie Winnie the Pooh, The Search for Christopher Robin. The part, I think, when they start their quest and they're in, like, by the streams and the butterflies come out. I'm pretty sure that's what this is based on. There's another level in the next page that's based on that movie as well, which I recommend you if you haven't watched that movie, you really do, because it's actually really, really good. The songs are really, well, there's only 2 songs that are really fun. One song in the beginning that's really good, but it's funny. It's really, really fun. I don't want to spoil it, but if you haven't seen that movie, I recommend you get on that. I think it's on Netflix as of this. Well, as of this particular recording. If you're watching this in the future, it's probably gone by now. But yeah, so let's get started. So yeah, you start bouncing, and you got to keep pressing triangle, and you got to just keep moving over and aim for each thing. When you hit the bigger balloons, you get a bigger jump. So you want to just keep pressing around. The blue ones don't give you too much of a jump, so it's usually just a one-off where you have to get to the next row. And unfortunately, all you have to do is 10 here. But when you play this afterwards, you can go crazy high.
I bet you remember me now, don't you, Buddy Bear? Well, I remember that bouncing always makes me hungry. All that bouncing and he still doesn't remember me. Well, then I guess bouncing's not the answer. It makes a Tigger almost never want to bounce again.
Oh, please be careful with that.
Oh, sorry, little piglet, but Pooh not remembering me has me confused. I don't even feel like bouncing. Oh, but Tigger, I always thought that bouncing was what Tiggers did best. Pooh boy, you remember me. You do remember your old buddy Tigger after all. That's great. I wonder who that is. Oh well, perhaps I'll remember tomorrow.
So Pooh's having a little bit of dreams about the first game and trying to remember who we are. Maybe he doesn't remember me because I'm in different clothes. Nah, because he did remember us when we first popped in the book. So yeah, this is it, the final page, and this is actually only 27 minutes, so I'm pleasantly surprised at how fast this went. I thought this was going to be an hour. I just planned an hour recording, and that's not happening here. So this is the final page. Well, this isn't really the final page. There's one more after. Actually, is it? Wait, hold on one second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the 4th page, but this is really the last mini game, so to speak. There's one more thing on the 5th page, but I don't think it's anything crazy. I think that last mini game is pretty stupid, but this one is sort of an upgrade of a mini game we saw in the last game. Also, this cave is based on, again, the search for Christopher Robin. Hey, everyone. Uh-oh, where's Pooh? He went in there. Yeah, so these caves were in that movie because they were looking for Christopher Robin, and they thought he was in a place called Skull, but they mistook that word for something else. I'll give you 3 hints what they could have mistaken it for. Do you think there might be a Jaguar hiding inside? Jaguar, well now, that reminds me of my dear cousin Anphos. Say, why y'all sitting around here? If you're worried about that bear, let's go find him. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, let's go. But if there really is a Jaguar, we better think this through. It seems we've got a bit of time. Why don't I just resume where I left off? My cousin, that is in fact my father's youngest sister. What do you think we should do, Sora? Okay, so real quick, I don't think we can go in yet. Yeah, I better hear what everybody has to say. Because I love doing these voices. I can't imagine any of that honey Pooh loves so much being in this place. The walls are hard, yet crumbly. Watch out for falling rocks. I can hear wings buzzing. I hope there aren't any bees here. Sora, if we're attacked by bees, please exterminate them. There's no way I'd find him even if I looked. The ground's slippery here. I just hope I don't fall and lose my tail. This place is dark and feels like a maze. If you get lost, you'll find me, won't you, Sora? I'm counting on you. Hey, Sora, maybe we should go find Pooh. Actually, what the hell? Okay, so of course we should look. So yeah, this is the expedition. Get it? The expedition. Actually, if you watch Christopher Robin, that word is probably familiar. So everybody's going to walk together here, and this is kind of like the hide-and-seek minigame, but the cool thing here is that everybody's already with Sora. We just have to find Pooh, and once you know where he is, he's always in the same spot. It's incredibly easy to find. However, they lose their morale as we move around, and they get scared, and trust me, these guys get scared immediately. And I'm just going to show it because it's the funniest thing ever. So you can press triangle to make them march. I'm going to bring them into the first area where, wait, after the rocks fall, sometimes you want to make them march. I'm going to lead them into the main room where the paths split off because I'm going to need them to separate just for a bit. So there's some bees pop out when you're in here. Everybody just sort of hides. I like Tigger's little animation there. Uh-oh. Eeyore is stuck somewhere. Yep. I gotta take care of all the bees. So yeah, if they lose all their courage when the bees go, hold on, I gotta wait for Eeyore. He's probably stuck. Yeah, if you get too far away, you gotta make sure they're all with you. You can't complete the minigame unless they're all with you. And their courage is about to go out. Also, you gotta jump when you see that move because the ground is slippery, because that's how ice works. Once they lose all courage, which there's no way to bring it back, watch what's gonna happen. Once they get out, right? Ready? Here we go. I think once something funny happens, like a rock falls, it's gonna happen. Alright, so this is where they're all... Yeah, the bees are here. Yep. They start losing their crap and start running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And it's incredibly funny. So yeah, I've got to solve the problem, whatever the hell screwed them up. And then you got to get them all to settle down. And then the courage respawns. I don't think I can stop them really quick. I'm going to jump real fast here. Yeah, so I know where Pooh is, but I'm actually going to just get these chests real fast. So this first area is a dead end. You can't do anything here. Pooh is actually in, I believe, the middle. I believe he's in this one. But there is some chests that I want to get. So yeah, there's 2 dead ends. These are the 2 dead ends. Ow. Thank you, giant rock. Yep, there's another column here. I hope I'm saying that right. I honestly, for the love of God, don't know how you say it. Yes, I'm pretty sure he's that way. This way, I'm pretty sure is a dead end for a chest. Again, you don't want to go too far away from them because if they get away from you, like Tigger's over here right now. Tigger kind of lost his shit there for a second. So yeah, so let's head... I believe this is the right way. Yeah, that's the right way. Not this way. This way, I believe, is another... Oh, this one connects. This one connects back to the other path. There's 2 paths here. I'm going to just quickly take care of these bees. Thankfully, I think Sora's level does translate to this, so hopefully this works. I'm going to just quickly jump around. Yeah, so this path, I believe, leads right back to the other path. So they're connected. So basically, they're giving you the option of 2 chances. So you have a ton of time to do this one. Yeah, so you're looking for where all the ice crystals form up. That's where you want to go. So this becomes incredibly easy on repeat playthroughs, and you're trying to do this as fast as you can. Come on, guys. Everybody together. Let's go. They're probably going to lose their shit before I get there. Even though the bees shouldn't pop up again. Let's turn this way. Jump, because that's how ice works, and we don't want to slip. And we will head over here, and I believe there's Pooh just sitting on the rock. And you got to make sure they're all with you. Boom, there you go. The goal is to do that as fast as you possibly can. So when you play this again in Jiminy's Journal, you can finish it like in 2 seconds.
Pooh, there you are. Hey, we looked everywhere for you.
I was looking for a very dear friend that I remember I made a very important promise to.
So, did you find him?
No, I looked and looked, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere.
Oh, Pooh Boy, so there you are.
But Tigger, did you have to bounce me so bouncily?
Gosh, I thought a jaguar had gotten you.
Oh dear, I hadn't thought of that. I do hope a jaguar hasn't gone and gobbled up my friend.
Now try to remember, Pooh. Isn't Sora the one you're looking for?
Oh, the jaguar.
No, it's just your tummy grumbling. You must be hungry. Come on, let's head home and see if we can find you some honey.
I'd like that, Sora.
Pooh, you finally remembered.
Remembered what, Sora?
Pooh.
I like it ever so much when you're cheerful, Sora.
Me too, Pooh.
Oh, there's a bit of a rumbly in my tumbly.
All right, then let's go home.
So that's pretty much it for the story. There's one more page. Although it does not enhance attack strength, it increases the drop rate of drive orbs. Yeah, so Sweet Memories actually is helpful when leveling up Master Form because it'll make more of the orbs pop out. So yeah, technically I should have had this on and gotten that. And we get the map of the area, which makes it a little bit easier on P viewings. And let's pop that picture up. So there's one more page and one more minigame. The last minigame kind of blows because if I remember it correctly, it's just sort of like the swing and I think it's the swing and the honey pot on Pooh's head minigame from the first game. So kinda sucks. So yeah, the 5th page is kind of locked. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about this. They locked kind of the last bit of it behind this page because originally once you did the last minigame, that was it. And it just sort of ended. So yeah, here we go. The bridge area that we saw in the first game. Oh, bother. Yeah, that's what I got confused with. That's what it is. It's like the swing minigame, but it's with the honey pot on Pooh's head. Are you alright? Sorry, my memory is sometimes combining things from previous games. Sora, is that you? Help! Alright, so yeah, we gotta get Pooh. So there's no real story here because we've already got everything done. We already met all the characters. So let's pick up the Cosmic Ring. Tremendously increases maximum AP. Don't worry, we're gonna be putting on all the bonus little goodies we got in this episode. I'm really surprised I did this in 40 minutes. It just shows you how much easier this is than the first game. Also, I guess there was more cutscenes that we had to deal with, and the games themselves were a little bit more tedious. So yeah, not really fun. I believe that's all the chests. I'll check Jiminy's journal if it's not. Getting this last one requires another ability we don't have right now, so I can't get that sticker just yet. And let's talk to Pooh. Yeah, Sora, is that you, Sora? Help! Let's help him. Yeah, the honey pot, which is the stupidest minigame in the entire game by far. So yeah, there's a stop and a throw meter. You've probably seen these types of games before in other things. So yeah, you gotta wait for the power bar to be at max, and then, well, all you gotta do here is just do it to end it. But yeah, I think you're supposed to hit it at another interval, like when he swings. But that's all you gotta do.
What were you doing here?
I was thinking, perhaps there's a way to make it so you won't go away.
You mean a way to make me stay?
Yes. Would there be such a thing as a way to make it so you don't go away again?
Pooh. Don't worry. I promise I'll come back and visit you now and then.
Could you make it now and now instead? That seems a bit better to me. Sora, if I go looking for you, will I find you?
I'll always be with you, right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay here, and you can see me anytime you want.
You mean I just have to stay right here?
Yep, that's all.
Would you promise?
Promise.
I promise too.
And so do Roo and I.
We sure do.
You're welcome to visit us anytime, Sora.
Thanks.
After all, I must tell you of my Uncle Albert's adventures at sea.
Guess you'll be staying a while.
Goodbye, Sora.
Thanks, Gopher.
If you ever get lonely, just start bouncing and think of your pal Tigger.
I will, Tigger.
You're leaving?
Yes, I really have to go.
Well, I won't be sad, because you'll always be right here forever and ever, right, Sora?
And all of you are right here too. See ya.
And that will do it. 40 minutes, not bad. Pleasantly surprised. And we get the cure element, which you couldn't have gotten if you didn't beat the 100 Acre-Woods. So it is very important to go do the 100 Acre-Wood before attempting to do any of the final battle stuffs. And once again, one of those Oriki column plus things that you're going to need. So real quick, let's go over all the stuff we got from our little journey into the 100-Acre-Woods. So I believe in the item section we have some AP boosts, one for each page. All those go to Sora because he's the only one that deserves it. We also have a defense boost, which will be very helpful. And a magic boost, which I'll use on Sora anyway, even though I could give that to Donald. Let's go to abilities real fast. I don't think we learned anything new, but we have a bunch of new things that we can put on. I'm going to put on maybe air combo. What's finishing plus? Unleash a sequence of... I think that's the weird spinny move, but that's 5. Let's try to do small ones for now. Let's see if there's anything in the main thing. Aerial, spiral, auto valor. Man, everything's very expensive. Let's do aerial finish, and then let's maybe pick a move from the support list. Let's do draw. I don't really need. Item boost. I don't really need. Don't really need any of those things. You know, let's do another. Let's do magnet burst. Let's do that to make our combos a bit more interesting. Yeah. So there's all that, and then there is. Let's take a look. All right. So master form. I think I'm gonna put on that sweet memories one, so that we can drop more orbs when I go level that up again, in case I forget. There's nothing to do there. Ability ring. Let's see. That'll bring it up to 8 cosmic rings. Oh, so actually now I'll have more AP. Yep, 96. More things we can put on. Let's put on counter guard. That's all the support. We have all the main moves on now. Let's do reaction boost. That's good. We got to put more things on. That's pretty cool. Let's check out Donald and Goofy if there's anything else they need. They probably can't put anything on because I really don't give them anything. Yeah, I really should put these things onto them, but I never do. And I honestly, it never really gets difficult. Oh, we also have things. Let's do once more. Let's do once more for Goofy. Okay, that should be good. I think that's all I picked up. So yeah, that's it. Real quick before we end it off here, we're gonna go to the journal real fast, and we're gonna show you the 100-Acre-Wood, because I believe we should have gotten all the treasures. Yes, we did. We're missing some of the pieces, but if you go to the mission list now, so basically everything we just did, they have to be done again. And right now we can't see them, but they're going to have, after we try them again, you have to do them again and get scores on them. So you have to try it once and then get a score. So it's sort of like practice and then try to get a... It's like practice. It's like a practice test and then it's like take the actual test kind of a deal. And I haven't really been showing this off, but we're going to do all this stuff in a later episode with the entire mission structure, because this isn't everything yet. There's still a few things missing. Some things we've done because it's just part of the main story, but for the most part, we are missing a couple of things that we're going to have to do again. So I think I'm just going to show that off in the 100% file, because doing it all is time consuming and I'd rather just not deal with it. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is. And we are done with the 100-Acre-Woods. So on the next episode, it is finally time to get back onto the main plot railroad. So we're going to head back out to the world map, and we're going to take out the gummy ship path, the last one, the Assault of the Dreadnought, and then we're going to head off to Twilight Town and see what's going on. That episode will be a little long, but we're going to have a lot of cutscenes in that episode. But we're going to cut it off. I think I figured out a good spot to cut that one off. So we're going to try to get through that episode as fast as we possibly can, because it might go a little long. But we're going to try to do it all in one sitting. Hopefully the gummy ship thing doesn't bring too much. It's only a couple minutes, the gummy ship paths. It don't take that long. But it's a cool one, and we haven't really shown all the gummy ship paths. I've been skipping them again. So I figured I'll throw you guys a bone and show you one more. And talk about some fun stuff maybe with the gummy ship missions on that next one. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next part.